The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
Joseph Gary Fenderbosch, United States Army, Vietnam. Born in Medina, Ohio. And then after the Kiger Creek Power Plant in Gallipolis, or Cheshire, opened, we moved to Gallipolis, and I've been there ever since. I went to St. John Vianney Seminary. I was there for 5 years. After 5 years, I thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. And so I left the seminary and went to Ohio State for my first year. I was a walk-on for the Ohio State football team. And then after my first year, my grades weren't the greatest. And I had classes at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then right over to the North facility for practice. Get back maybe 7, 7:30 each evening, and try to get a bite to eat and then study and get up and go to class. And I was in Air Force ROTC also. That didn't work well when you are totally exhausted. And then my dad and I got in a couple arguments, and he said, you know, you can't get in vet school with a 2-3 ACUM. I said, well, I want to be a helicopter pilot. So I went and decided to join the Army. So I did they had a thing called a sub-aviation program. I took that in the summer of '68. And I was accepted into the flight program, and then I had my flight physical, and I had a color deficiency. I missed 2 numbers, and they said, well, you can't be a pilot. So I ended up being a Cobra crew chief. My unit was an air cav unit, which was a hunter-killer team. We flew 2 Cobra gunships, a Huey, and an observation helicopter called a Loach. And we did those every day from January of 1970 through August of '71 when I came home. I went back to Ohio State for another year, and then I had an opportunity to play basketball at Rio Grande College, and then went to work in Gallipolis, and I went into the restaurant business with my brother from 1975 to 1987. Then I started working for the state of Ohio, Department of MRDD at the Gallipolis Developmental Center. And I did that until 2011 when I retired, and have been retired since, but absolutely involved in everything community. So in the continuation of my service, which is ingrained in me, I absolutely still to this day enjoy assisting veterans and helping, and I still feel so humbled and almost out of place. You have seen the bios of everybody, and for me, it almost felt like I wasn't worthy of that.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.